not a political piece, but I just got to say it. On the West End, we're through with him. He's pitiful. You think he doesn't listen to white people? He don't listen to black people at all. I mean, at all. And he talks down to the community. He could care less. And I just have to say that because 3 former aldermen who preceded Walter Burnett, all African American, happened to be supporting Gable Kingdom. 3 black aldermen. And I have to point out because Walter's running around saying that vote for me in the black neighborhood because I'm one of y'all. I's black. That's not good enough. It shouldn't be good enough for anybody. Now on this TIF money, because I just got to say this. When I was alderman, TIF money, you don't give no multi-millionaire who can fund their own project TIF money. The entire purpose of TIF money, you take the additional taxes that are coming in, and they're supposed to be spent in that ward. Walter has actually agreed to let TIF money from 27 be spent wherever Daley wanted it to be spent, in other parts of the city, in other wards. TIF money is supposed to be for economic development. Sure, you'll help a couple of people who putting together a project and maybe it helps it work if you throw them a couple million, but not no multi-millionaires. And I gotta say this about Rush. I gave Rush $10 million as Senator. Guess what? I was on the phone, Anthony Jones sitting right there right now. And we would say, we met with him. Okay, how many people from the community are you gonna hire? And we didn't just let them tell us how many. We came back 3-4 months later and said, how many have you hired? You know, they used to say I was crazy. But I would actually stand up and climb up on projects where they weren't hiring people from the community. It's not about hiring blacks, it's about hiring from the community. The young people in that community. If they build it on the North End, hire some of those people. If you build it on the West End, hire some of the community people from the area. You know, we've been sick of Walter. I just pray to God that you all are really serious to help us on the West End get rid of that guy. I just pray that. Because if we have your help on the North End and the East End, it's bye-bye, Walter Burnett, bye-bye. And we'll send a signal all across the city about what we're trying to do. You know, we can get a new mayor, we can get a new alderman, and we can do what progressive people really supposed to do. Make everybody's life a little better. That's all it's about. That's the alderman's job. Make everybody's life a little better in your ward. Yeah. He's not willing to do that. We need to send him back. I'm done. I'll be all right. I got to go to sleep because I've been working hard for this man and that man right there, Alderman Bob Fioretti. I need to get him out. So I'm not as sharp as I would be, but he's got to go. And then we won't have this conversation. This man will meet with us and listen to us. The alderman is supposed to work for us. I believe Gabe will listen to us and be transparent. And then we can move the ward forward together. And if we as a community say, give Mariano's this money, then okay, he should say okay. But if we say no, the answer should be no. That's all I have to say. Did you, a question for me or?
No, just Gabe.
Okay, thank you all. I'm gonna go to sleep. This is where I'm at. And this man here, I gotta say this is my new hero right here. This is a hero right here. He's willing to speak truth to power and stand up, whether it's on Facebook or social media or meetings like this. And that's what we have to do, you all. And guess what? February 24th at about 7:05, because we'll know. Polls close at 7 o'clock. 7:05 will be bye-bye, Walter. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Ricky.
Okay.
Okay, so all that's all good and fine, you guys. You know, you're saying you're going to be transparent. I'm sure Bob says the same thing. That's 2 of you people. What about all the rest of these? How are you going to make this different and stand up to whatever mayor and make him do the right thing? Could be. But how am I going to know that you're going to do the right thing? Because you've got all these people that have built this city around you. I just can't believe that you guys are going to be able to make this huge change? Maybe for our immediate community, you might help us. Maybe.
That's a good question,
I don't
and
know.
one that I get asked quite often.
But,
I can speak, I mean, I'll give you my short vision and then my more longer term vision. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, the last 10 years I've had a successful career in a nonprofit doing SBA lending. I've been the top SBA lender in Chicago each of the past couple of years. So when I decided to run for Alderman, it was a tough decision. I just got married. Everything was going very well in my career. Everything was going very well in my just personal life in general. And I'm a religious man. Everyone who knows me knows I am. And God kept putting on my heart that I've got to do something else. I got to do something else. I have zero interest in politics other than we have somebody that's not serving the community appropriately right now. And that's it. So I'm not coming in here trying to be a lifetime politician. So when Bob's mayor, if him and I don't agree on something, we don't agree on something. I hope to God I'm not in this 20 years from now. And I'm certainly, people that know me know that I can be a bullheaded person. And one thing I have zero acceptance for is somebody bullying people around. Whether it's a certain race, handicapped folks, whatever it is, I have zero tolerance for that. Everyone who knows me would attest to that. And I'm not going to let, whether it's Bob or another elected official that wants to do something in our ward, they're not going to bully me around because I'm working for the community. I'm part of the community. I live across the street. If I'm not doing a good job, I expect you guys to come to my house and us to talk about it. I'm confident I'm going to do a good job because I have zero political agenda other than helping the community move forward. I'm so tired of a lot of these lifetime politicians. Walter being one of them, but you're right, there's a city full of them. But we have to do it ward by ward, mayor by mayor, and it's going to take everyone's help to get there. And we can only do what we're empowered to do, so I kind of put that back on everyone in the audience. I mean, I can do so much. I mean, I'm working 24/7 to unseat Walter, and I will. I need everyone's help in doing it. I can't just, it's going to frustrate me if I get complaint after complaint after complaint and people aren't helping me. You guys help me get an office, and I assure you everyone's life's going to be better. We're going to have transparency. We're going to have jobs. My background's in job creation and economic development. And I have zero political agenda other than I'm so sick of a community getting bullied around by Napoleon. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's the honest to God truth. The community's been bullied around by a man this tall who looks out for his self-interest, and that's it. I'm sick of it. And there's a lot of other people like Walter that need to go. But to get back to it, I know I can control the 27th ward because that's what I'm going to be in control of. But I'm like you. I don't want to just fix this part of the ward. I want to fix the entire city and get rid of all these political hacks that constantly use and abuse our money for their own personal gain. I'll let Bob talk on his vision for the whole city, as I only want to be hanging around the 27th ward right now. Bob, do you have anything you would like to say?
Oh,